internet, they wait for death. They think that small things gonna make you not get up, but God is good. So what I want you to concentrate on is the numbers before the death. When you lived, you're still living. So what you concentrate on is who you know gonna be there after the numbers. This room is crowded because of spectators. But before the spectators, you have people that supported you. You have people that love you. You have people that encourage you. And the people that's going to pick you up. And that's going to be in your corner even after the storm. So I just want the world to know that this too shall pass. And you know what I told you. If nothing else, I got you. And I know everybody else that you know has you. I love you. I'm glad to see you. I was coming to get you like, okay, y'all, ooh, wee. But I love you, and I'm proud to see you rise above it because you're not the only person in life that has been through something. Y'all, thank y'all for the gifts. You're not the only person in life that's going to go through something. And you're not the only person in life that God gonna bring you out. So just keep rising, Poetic. No one in this room is perfect. And none of us can judge. We can, but it won't matter. So at the end of the day, none of us are perfect, but all of us are filthy rags. He said it. So just integrity is what you wear. Don't ever let nobody strip you down from that. But I can tell, look at you today. What didn't break you only made you stronger. And I'm going to tell you something. I told you this. You have more people that support you than you do that hate you. You have more people that love you than that you will ever know. And I think one of the things that you have to do, especially when you're in this light, is you got to walk through sometimes the torches. But you're doing good. I love you. And like I said, if I just don't do nothing but sit in this box today to let you know that I'm here to support you, I'm going to do that. So let me merc up. Hey, boss, y'all. I'm on Merc.
Hey, darling.
Hey,
I
Bobby.
gotta say this right quick,
Yeah, go ahead.
cause everybody said all the nice stuff and everything. I'm total opposite. Like, I'm not gonna coddle your feelings. I'm not gonna coddle your emotions. Say what you want to say and say how you feel. If you decided that you want to clear some air, it's on you. Maj, block their ass. They bring their dry finger behind in here with that BS. Block them and whatever. And at the end of the day, be you and do what you got to do and learn your lessons and start deleting folks. You know what I'm saying? Learn your lesson, start deleting folks. Stop feeling sorry for folks. Everybody can talk to you all about that forgiveness crap. I'm opposite. Delete people. When people show you who they are, show you their ass, delete them. Say, well, do what you got to do. I got you back. And boys, block their ass. They bring their trap mouth ass in here with that BS.
It's hard for me to throw people away and delete people because I was thrown away and I know how that feels, and I would never want anybody to feel that way. I never want to be somebody's reason 13, and I was mistreated and treated horribly most of my adult life, or from thank you so much from thank you, Matt, now. From the time I was born, I wasn't even accepted by my own parents, so that's why I struggle. But it'll be okay. So I have a hard time blocking people. I'm always for the underdog, always, and I probably always will be. I know what it was like not to be loved and accepted, and so I never want anybody else to feel that. Hey, Hoover, Hoover, this is your fault because this whole platform was your idea.
My bad. But nah, I really don't know everything that went on because, I don't do this shit no more. But for the most part, what I did here, like I told you, I said, you should say fuck this shit to them people. I think you do too much for people and not enough for yourself. You've been nothing but a blessing to me. You've helped me out in just numerous ways, been totally professional, everything. I value your friendship And seriously, like Boss Man said, if people not giving the same energy that you're giving out, fuck them. Because I believe a lot of people are using you for things. And you should just not accept that. When every time I was hitting you, about the shit that I was going through, wherever I could, like, pay you back or do something for you or whatever, I would. Because I would hear you saying, hey, I'm up answering 1,000 emails. I wouldn't be doing that shit. Fuck that. I mean, medical, it's expensive. I'm a prime example of that shit. You got to pay for health. And people are getting free medical advice from you. And then they want to turn around and not support you. Fuck that shit.
Yep. You're right.
And so, like Boss Man says, people, if you're not getting the same energy that you're giving out, sometimes you got to cut people the fuck off. That's how I feel about it. And, I don't even do this shit no more.
Right. Yeah, I know you don't. But I appreciate you being here.
No problem.
All right, y'all. So this message, I had to write this message down. Somebody said I fell from grace. So I had to look the word grace up because I didn't know what that word. I'm like, how do I fall from grace? Because nobody on this side of heaven can even give me grace. And it says, grace unmerited, divine favor. That ain't never been me. I've never been favored ever in my life. Have I been favored? Seriously, I've just existed. I've existed. I blend in with the walls. I just existed. And that's it. It also says elegance and movement or form. I move in silence. I say nothing about anybody. There was one person on here that said that I don't have a home, so I move around like a lost puppy. I do have a home. I'm sitting in my home on my platform and in this chair. I'm sitting in my home. So I do have a home. The reason I moved around so much is because I didn't feel appreciated or I didn't feel it was a space for me. So free app, I'm free to roam and move around the way I want to. And that's what I did. I move around a lot because some things I'm just not comfortable with. You'll never see me on a platform where they dragging people, where they talking about people. You'll never see me doing that. So I have to tell y'all what all started this. I have to play the thing that all started this. And I have to really give a shout out to Kappa. And I'm going to tell what happened on the back end. And Kappa apologized publicly to me. And I have so much respect for her for that. You have no idea. But let me go to my page and I'll tell you. This is what started this whole thing. And before I play this, let me tell y'all something. And this is not about Slim. It's not a Slim Bash Slim episode or anything. But honestly, Slim actually gave me my life back. He gave me my voice back. He gave me my life back several years ago. Because the stuff we're talking about today is several years ago. But that's how TikTok is. They go back in history. They go back in time. But we're going to go back. So this is what started it. Thank you to say. First of all, I have to say thank you to Hoover. My whole entire platform was Hoover's idea. Everything from the topics to scrubs to the timing, everything. And I have to definitely say thank you to Hoover because without Hoover, this was never anything that I would have ever thought about. And it came from me helping him. And he's been very vocal about me helping him with his health. And so I appreciate Hoover. Next, I have to thank Boss Man. You guys, all I do on Saturday is I push a button. Boss Man does everything else. I mean, I don't know how to change the screens. I don't know how to do anything on there. Either the mods or Boss Man takes care of everything. People call him my security blanket or my security guard. They say you're the only person on TikTok that has a security guard. But you know what? He is the best host ever, and I appreciate him so much. There's another woman that I want to thank, but I don't want to say her name because she doesn't want me to mention her name. But let me tell you, In the beginning, she would always push me when I wanted to quit. She was always telling me, nope, you can't quit. You can't quit. Keep going. You are helping a lot of people. So I truly, truly appreciate her. My mom. That person is Glock. And Glock didn't want me to say her name. She didn't want me to say her name, and I respect that. And so I didn't say her name. And one day she called me, and there was a third party on the phone, and that third party was Kappa. And Kappa, I know I don't know what's this, can you mute Hoover? It was Kappa, and when she got on the phone, she started yelling at me, and she was going off, and I hung up the phone, and Glock texted me and said, pick the phone back up, pick the phone up. I wouldn't pick up the phone because I thought, I'm no longer that same kid that used to hide in the corner and used to get yelled at and screamed at. I'm not that same person. And I'm not going to listen to somebody yell at me. Kappa came in my inbox and said, I'm calm, come back to the phone or whatever. I'm paraphrasing. And I didn't. I wouldn't go back to the phone. So later on, Glock called me, and Glock didn't want me to mention her name anymore, and I respected that. And after the day, I won't. And I have nothing bad to say about Glock. The things that people say about Glock, I don't know those things because I've never seen those things from Glock. But as they said to you guys, as Slim said, me and Glock and him, we had a relationship. We talked all the time, and it got to a point where they just talked to each other and I didn't talk. I got upset one day because felt like I was getting picked on. And even though it was a joke, calling me white girl and saying stuff, I got off the phone, and then it was just them talking a lot. And Slim knew that hurt my feelings because I literally yelled and screamed because y'all my friends. Why, stuff I've been through my entire life. Why am I having to go through this now with adults? But Glock knew a lot of stuff about me, a lot of stuff. And so when she had called me back, and this is long afterwards, she said, I want him to keep my name out his mouth. And if he don't, there's going to be hell to pay. And so I said, okay. She said, that's not a threat, that's a promise. And so I said, okay. So I had been silencing him. She know too much about me. She know everything about me. And so I have been silencing him. And so you guys know he's been going through this manic episode, not wanting to be here. And so he thinks that if he can't speak up and save himself, then he gonna save me and give me my voice back, is how he felt. So I do have to say that he took the state of TikTok off my neck in so many words. I do appreciate Kappa because Kappa, she left me the nicest message. And I'm going to tell y'all what she said, because I'm not going to just tell y'all all the bad stuff. She said, you deserve better than what I gave. Also, please don't put belt to my ass. I apologize for my transgression and ignorance. You didn't deserve none of this, as you are a good person despite the hate campaign against you. Sorry you got dragged into this foolishness. I appreciate you so much, Kappa, for that. I really do. And like I said, y'all, whatever people are saying about Glock, I know nothing about that. The only thing that I found out the other day from AJ, my co-janitor. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know, who is that? Thank you. You tell them thank you because I can't see. My eyes are puffy and red. Thank you. I appreciate it. My co-worker, my co-janitor, AJ. AJ said that something about me always wanting to help people, and that is so true. If you guys go back to that live, focus on AJ's words. She did say that I want to save people. I really do. Why do you think I come here every Saturday with my 90 to 100 people? This is just outrageous because y'all don't even really deal with me like that. I'm trying not to cuss, but y'all don't even really deal with me like that. But yeah, she said that, and AJ was right. But AJ also said something that I didn't know. Nietzsche had came to my platform, and at the time I would visit Nietzsche's platform, and I gift, and I used to gift, and I was a 40 on Nietzsche's thing, which tells you, because I think on some you can go up to a 50, and I was a 40, so I used to gift at Nietzsche's place, and Nietzsche came to my platform, or she had me come to her platform. Coach called me and he said, "Hey, Nietzsche, I want you to come to the platform." I got over there and she said, "I'm gifting you and Boss Man $750 to do what you want with it." I gave the entire $750 out, plus Boss Man and I contributed more and gave out as well. I didn't know that, this is from AJ saying on her platform, and you guys can go find it if you want. I didn't know that, I knew Glock wasn't too happy about it, but I never knew why. I really didn't. And like I said, I've never seen any bad in Glock. And what people say, I didn't see it. Scams, I didn't see it. Anything like that, I didn't see anything like that. And I'm not going to come on here and say anything bad about her. I opened up to Glock because she's like my lupus sister, and I loved Glock, and I still love Glock. But I still struggle with that because because then friendship didn't have to end, and I remember when it separated, it was she was done with Slim, and I get it, I get it, and you guys, you know how I've been on here the first time and you saw me cuss, I couldn't cuss. I learned to cuss from cussing Slim out. You think I gave him a pass for the stuff that he did? The stuff he said about women, the stuff he said about Barb's daughter? He didn't get a pass at all. So she separated herself. I still dealt with him, and you guys can get your rolling eyes on my comments. And you put some eyes on my comments again, you're getting blocked. Because most of y'all people in here don't even deal with me. Y'all really don't. Y'all just here for the mess, and that's it. That's it. Y'all just here for the mess. So most of y'all don't even deal with me. So we basically parted ways, and then when the $750 happened, we were not talking anymore. But like I am going to reiterate, I never saw anything that happened with Glock, and I wasn't always there. I wasn't on the front end, but I just never seen it. So that's the issue. That's the whole thing. He gave me my voice back, is what it did. I worried about everything about, it's not, here's the thing, people think that it's an image. I have no image on here. I'm just an ordinary person that's existing on here bringing health information like anybody else. A lot of y'all went and y'all had paid for me to be doxxed and pay for my information. The only thing I was protecting was my children. That's it. That's the only thing that I was protecting, because they love me unconditionally. So that's who I was protecting. I was protecting them. I don't care about what you say about me, what you do about me. She said I live in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yeah. Said my name, Arena. Yeah, that's my name. So what? I don't care about that. I really don't. But y'all paid for stuff like that. Y'all paid for piss, because there's nothing to me. Nothing. I come home on Thursday and I don't leave the house until Monday. I have everything delivered to my house because I don't like to be around people. Speaking of being around people, let me tell you something else about me. When I went to the gala,